Who's paying the bill tonight?
Hunter is still talking about the dinner. We are in the elevator, getting closer to the first floor. We all know you're not paying for anything. Hunter shrugs.
I could. If Travis expects me to, I'm not going.
I doubt you have to worry about anyone asking you to pay.
In that case, we're eating lobster tonight.
I pat my pockets in search of my cell phone. I check my bag, yet I still cannot find the device. I suddenly remember I left my phone on my desk. As the doors open on the first floor, I hit the button to take us back upstairs. Hunter is amused for some reason. Whatever you are thinking, please keep it to yourself.
You'll use any excuse to see Travis, won't you?
Hunter says. Did you not hear me say keep it to yourself?
I'm proud of you.
He drapes his arm over my shoulder.
You're becoming a stalker. I love it. Next, you'll be boiling rabbits.
If I'm gonna be a stalker, can I at least be the crazy guy from Fear? Hunter gasps.
Bitch. You know I love that movie.
Too bad nobody but you saw it. He puts his hand on his chest.
What did I ever do to make you hurt me so bad?
It's hard to be serious when he is constantly making jokes. Stop saying I have a crush on Travis. I'm getting tired of it.
It's a joke, Jordan. The more you react to it, the more I believe it's true.
The joke has run its course. It does not help that you told the other big mouths around the building.
Touchy. I thought you didn't care about it. I thought you said I was crazy for thinking about it.
He mocks me. I care if Catherine starts to think I'm sleeping with her husband. Hunter chortles.
Everyone knows you're not sleeping with anyone but yourself. Sharing a man isn't something you do well.
You back out of one threesome and all of a sudden you're a coward. I joke. The elevator dings as it stops on the 34th floor. If you think about it, I'm sharing you with Chris. He just gets all the physical benefits. Hunter smirks.
The same way Kay Skylar gets all the benefits from Travis and you get nothing.
The elevator doors open. I don't like you sometimes. I step out laughing before stopping dead in my tracks. It's yesterday morning all over again, only with far more people. There's a small crowd blocking the elevator doors. All of them are staffers from lower levels in the building, agents, assistants, and even maintenance workers. Everyone is yelling over each other so much that I cannot understand what is being said. Hunter and I squeeze through the crowd until we reach the middle. On the ground is Travis and the nameless guy from earlier. Travis has his knee weighing down on the man's chest as he continuously punches the stranger in the face. Our boss has a cut under his right eye and on his chin. The bandage around Travis's hand has fallen off and lays on the ground with other pieces from their shirts. The stranger's face is covered in too much blood to even make out his facial features. Why is everybody watching? I tug at Hunter's coat. Why isn't anyone helping? Some members of the crowd are gasping while most are snickering. Unlike the crowd around us, Hunter is just as shocked as I am. Don is the only person trying to intervene. He tries to pull Travis off the man, but our boss shoves him. Don falls back, hitting his head on the wall. Another agent helps Don to his feet and tries to lead Don back to his office. However, the older man refuses and goes back to stop the fight.
If they are not going to stop it.
Hunter is about to step closer to the action, but I cannot release him from my grip. I know my friend wants to help, but I am afraid he'll be hurt. This is not the Travis we see every day at work. I doubt if Catherine has ever seen Travis this angry. His eyes are dull and lifeless as if his mind has completely left his body. Travis has snapped. Blood is flying everywhere and I swear I can hear cracking through everybody's screams. The stranger gets a few swings in before he passes out. Regardless, Travis goes on delivering blow after blow. He shoved an older man and showed no remorse. I want someone to stop it, but I do not want to see Travis turn his frustrations on Hunter. 3 members of the building's security team push through the crowd from the elevators. 2 of them struggle with Travis as the other gives first aid to the man lying on the ground. She yells that proper medical assistance is on the way, but the bloody man does not reply or move. The guards are not using a delicate touch to avoid hurting the boss. One guard has his forearm wrapped around Travis's throat. The other presses his hand to Travis's chest as he dangles handcuffs in his face. Travis is loudly grunting as he calms down from his rampage. The crowd has lowered their voices, yet they are lingering in hopes of a second act. I can finally understand what they are saying. Rumors are flying around about how the fight started. Some people are saying Catherine purposely walked her boy toy to Travis's office and declared she wanted a divorce. Others are saying Travis heard the two having sex and kicked in Catherine's door. One thing that seems constant with every story is that Travis slapped his wife. Surprisingly, I'm not bothered by the fact that he hit her. We all want to slap Catherine, it's a side note in everyone's file. It is sad, however, to see Travis step so far out of character. It has left a bitter taste in my mouth. For the longest time, he has disputed with his wife and ignored most of her petty drama. I understand that we all have limits. I imagine Travis's limits are much higher to cope with Catherine's foolishness. It's bizarre to picture Travis reacting so negatively to having his limits tested. I finally let Hunter go, and he rushes over to the boss. The security guards are hesitant at first, but Travis gestures for Hunter to come closer. I cannot hear what they are saying, but Travis seems to have completely calmed down. His hands are balled up into tight fists. I see his knuckles are bruised and blood has stained his wedding band. He relaxes his fingers until his hands are open. The life has returned to his eyes, and they instantly well up as regret hits him. Travis rests his hand on Hunter's shoulder, silently thanking him.
Enjoyed the show?
Paris came up to me with a wide grin on her face. I roll my eyes. Of course, you're up here. Why can't you stay on your level?
The 34th floor is where the fun happens. I called them,
she declares. Why the hell would you do that? Paris just laughs.
because it was hilarious. I couldn't keep a show like that to myself.
What is wrong with you? Do you have any idea what you've done? She's holding up her cell phone to show the video she recorded of the fight.
I've insured myself a promotion.
That man is badly hurt. Travis could have killed him.
You gotta break a few eggs to make an omelette.
You stupid bitch. I even surprise myself when it comes out of my mouth. Travis might have just ruined his career. He could lose everything because of this.
I'm not Catherine. You act like I'm the one who was caught cheating.
He is the boss, and you gathered all his employees to watch him fight. No one is going to look at him the same way. Paris looks a bit remorseful.
I didn't think they were going to fight. The argument between them was already entertaining. Then Travis went all barbarian.
All right. Clear out.
A guard shouts as he moves people toward the elevators and stairwell. Don is back in his office, no longer acknowledging the chaos. Jessica, the only other lady on the floor, never left her office. Instead, she turned down her blinds and hasn't been since Hunter and I first got on the elevator. Leo, the last agent on the floor, had gotten off the elevator to go home before I realized my phone was on my desk. I get mixed up in the crowd of people being pushed to leave. Everyone fills the two elevators to head downward. I snatch Paris' phone and slide out under the guard's arm. The elevator doors close in Paris' stunned face before she can follow me.
Ma'am, we need you to leave too.
I work on this floor. I gesture toward the work badge clipped to my coat.
We'll leave right after she gets her stuff.
Hunter walks over and grabs my hand. The guard approves us.
Make it quick.
I walk slowly behind Hunter as we approach Travis. My friend stops to check on the boss again, but I look down the hall toward Catherine's office. Catherine's door is open but the blinds are still down. I cannot see her, but I hear the jingling of bottles. She must be drowning her sorrows in liquor. As always. Walking toward my desk, I cannot help but step on shards of glass. There are broken picture frames all down the hall. Each photo shows a milestone in Travis and Catherine's relationship, their wedding, several anniversaries, and the day the firm changed its name. There is not a single photograph that shows the two smiling. They have stern, emotionless faces even in their wedding picture. I kneel to pick up a photo that is cracked right down the middle, perfectly splitting the couple.
I want him arrested.
Catherine screams. Marching out of her office, she pushes past me without a care. I catch myself from falling, but I still cut my hand on the glass. Her wild hair and disarrayed clothing are evident of her scandalous affair. She storms down the hall until she reaches the corridor. Grabbing a security guard and pointing at her husband, Catherine demands that Travis is escorted out of the building.
He has gone crazy. I want him out of this building.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Travis's voice is deep as he shouts. It's extremely intense.
You think I'm going to stand by while you disrespect me?
Hunter places his hand on Travis's shoulder, but it does little to keep the frustration at bay. Our boss grips Hunter's hand and shoves past Hunter to step closer to his wife. I run over to tug Hunter's hand when he tries to block Travis again. My friend looks disappointed that I stopped him. Security is here, let them handle it, I whisper. Paramedics have come and gone with the unconscious man. Don left with them to get the cut on his head examined. Jessica's door is still closed, so I have no idea if she left or not. All that remains in the corridor are the 3 security guards, the arguing bosses, and me and Hunter.
Don't make me laugh, Travis. You have to care for me to disrespect you.
Catherine has tears running down her cheek.
How dare you storm into my office and start beating on my client?
Don't give me that bull. Your client? He's not your damn client.
Excuse me.
Catherine is pretending to be shocked now. Those tears are as fake as her age.
You're spreading your legs for every bastard you look at right under my ducking nose. Then you cross the line and bring them here to my place of business.
Don't forget this is my company. Just because your name is on the goddamn door does not mean anything.
Catherine steps closer to Travis, but the security guards keep them distant.
You spoiled little bitch.
He releases a heavy sigh as if giving up on the argument.
Are you going to cry?
Catherine teases.
No. You're going to call my father like the good little pet you are.
The very mention of Catherine's father sends chills up my spine. He has never been a soft-spoken person, even in his old age. When it comes to his only child, Douglas Montgomery has never been a pushover. Rumor has it, Catherine's father made her marry Travis, like a shotgun wedding in reverse. If not for his selfish desire to pass on a legacy, Douglas could have easily convinced Catherine to take Travis's name. Once a month he shows his face around the firm, and Catherine becomes a perfect wife for the rest of the week. Then temptation comes to visit and we have to welcome the evil queen back to her throne.
You are weak.
Catherine teases.
You call yourself a man? You're pathetic.
Travis abruptly turns around and walks away.
Go ahead, you coward. You're a sorry excuse for a man. I don't love you. I never loved you. No one is stupid enough to love you.
Travis continues to ignore his belligerent wife. He goes straight down the hall until he is in his office, slamming the door shut.
What are you all looking at?
Catherine is not crying, but she is sniffing a lot.
Where the hell were you?
My shift was over, so I left, I answer honestly.
You leave when I tell you to leave.
I wish I left sooner. Catherine pushes past me again.
Fix your attitude or you're fired.
I mumble, you're a terrible person.
What did you say?
She turns to gawk at me. Clearing my throat, I say it louder. You are a terrible person.
I don't care what you think. You work for me.
Hunter tries to pull me away this time. Maybe I don't want to work for you anymore. I do not budge though. I have tolerated your verbal abuse all these years, but you just took things too far.
Watch yourself, little girl.
You don't even care that someone got hurt. You put us all at risk. Catherine is struggling to stand up straight.
Wouldn't that be wonderful? What I would give to see you hurt.
You were wrong about Travis. You're the one who people can't love. Without grabbing my phone, I head toward the elevators.
You do not get to walk away from me.
Catherine yells as Hunter and I step into the elevator car.
Don't you dare come back. I don't want to see your face again. You're fired.